What's happening, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's good? Hold on one second. Hold on, y'all. All right, I'm back. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? I'm back. Am I breaking up? Okay, good. CCF Freak said yes, fine. I don't need to spam. I got two people. I see it. What's good, y'all? Oh, look, I made a public service announcement actually just now. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this public service announcement. Public service announcement, y'all, that I just posted. So everybody can see it. And y'all make sure to get the likes up as y'all enter the live. Yeah, CCF Freak. I'ma just let her people deal with her and fighting for her and getting the word out for her and all that. I'm just gonna let her deal with that. Cause I didn't appreciate what she did to Empress. And then you got other crummy bitches that want to agree just because it's mellow mellow. So because of which, I'm just deciding to remove myself from the situation. I'm no longer fighting for her. I'm no longer whatever Leisha Sue did to us, just what he did. I ain't pushing no word out. I ain't saying nothing. I'ma let her people do it. Oh, you ain't heard, Catherine? It wasn't in Empress's live. It was in Wente Talk live. You remember the live when Wente Talk played off of the video that I did about her getting jumped down to the gas station? She did a live about that, and she has some people coming to the comments. Now, Mello Mello was supposed to be up at Patty, but she found her ass in the damn comments, and she decided to call out Uppity, and she decided for I don't know what, and decided to call out Empress, which was her right. The issue that I had a problem with was when Empress was telling her, my issue is that this woman is going around talking about my 2-year-old son. And then Mello Mello gonna tell this woman in flat-footed in somebody else's chat that all of that she's talking sounds like another sad love song. Now, that weighed on my spirit because I just feel like Miss Wanda made reference to the paternity of Sugar Mammy, and you went and cried to any and every woman and mother in America, and you wanted them to get behind you with that shit. But you're gonna tell another woman that her fighting for her 2-year-old son is another sad love song, and you're saying that to Empress? The person, one YouTuber that even though she was on your side, I still fuck with her, and you basically gonna spit in her face about her child? Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm just gonna let her fans do all of that shit. I'm spent. See, I can take a lot of shit, But see, when it comes to somebody's child and then use a mother yourself, like no, I'm okay. I'm just gonna let them do what they do. Yeah, Mel said that the Empress, but her people is running around here saying Empress started with her first. I don't give a fuck what Empress said. For you to be a mother and you're gonna tell somebody, another mother, a black mother, basically that her fighting for her child just sounds like another sad love song to you. Yeah, I don't feel the need in fighting and getting the word out. Like, no, I'm just letting her people do it. She got enough. I ain't gotta say nothing. Yeah, basically, Jennifer. Basically. And I was just like, yeah, it ain't no beef, it ain't no thing, but yeah, no, I'm all right. I'm all right. I'm okay. She wasn't. We wasn't talking about her. We was gagging True T and gagging what she said in her live and gagging about my shit to it. That's what we was gagging about. And then Mellow Mellow came into the live and then all hell broke loose. So I don't know. But yeah, I don't fuck with that. And I ain't even finna be fake with that shit either. I don't fuck with that. I don't like that. So yeah, I stand with my homegirl. And I'm just gonna bow gracefully and I'm allow her folk to come in the gaps and fight for her. Put on their capes and fight. I ain't gotta say nothing. Basically, CCF freak. Yeah, like I left when it started getting, when she started reaching for her and uppity, and then they started, you know what I'm saying, defending themselves, and then other people then wanted to jump on her. Then Pote didn't know what to do. Like I left after all that because see, it was fine until all that happened. I ain't talking shit about her. I'm just saying, I'm cool. I'm just gonna let her people talk about her and spread out the word. I'm just gonna deal with the folk that's on the show. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, child, I unfollowed on Instagram. I unfollowed on TikTok. One like she was following the bitch back, no way. So I went. I just trimmed off the fat girl, and I said, you know what? Nah, I don't really particularly like that. So I'm gonna stand with my homegirl. Period. No beef, no shade. And the millimeter still welcome to come around here, but just don't expect for me to talk about anything that she got going on. The answer is no. All right. I'm gonna let y'all have that coin. Okay, I done got enough. So y'all, now I didn't watch the episode. No, this is Love and Hip Hop. I didn't watch the episode. That's pretty deep. They took this for well, hey, what up? I didn't watch the episode, but luckily I didn't have to because YouTube had the clip of it, and so I'm fine with that. But I do want to start off by saying this though. I can go on ahead and give y'all my opinion of it. Um, to me, none of it matters because y'all both trash. Y'all both trash. Both of y'all marriages suck. Um, both of y'all are still up here. You're really getting nothing for it other than secondhand embarrassment, and y'all the OGs. The new girls should be getting all the secondhand embarrassment. Y'all supposed to be laughing at them. We laughing at y'all two overgrown, rusty ass women. Arguing about who's the better trash. And if we're arguing that, I'm gonna tell you right now, because this is all it is. It's arguing. This whole argument is about who's the better trash. Fine, I'll go with that. So since that's the argument, I'm gonna tell you right now. Even though I don't fuck with it, I'm gonna be on Trash Can side. Even though she said a bunch of shit in there too that I want to, I hope y'all can correct me with what she said. But if we're choosing who was the better trash out of both of them, I'm gonna go with TrashCanYan. Just being honest, because it was painfully obvious everything that TrashCanYan was saying was the truth, which is why you were sitting there looking dumbfounded and didn't know what to say, and you couldn't pull your weight with her like you could with the rest of them girls around here. Just saying. Now that's one thing I will give TrashCan. She pulled her weight on you the way Chrissy pulled hers with her and Second Season when she reminded her why she was there to the New York franchise. There, period, to be honest. So, for the sake of these two, if I gotta pick which garbage was better, I'm gonna go on ahead and say TrashCan. That me. But let's listen to this bullshit, because I ain't watching none of this shit. I didn't watch it. I don't watch shit. So we can at least listen to it and gag about it. So this say Battle of the OGs, TrashCanYan versus the Prune Juice. Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So let's go ahead and get down into it.
I'm glad you decided to show up. I've been here for a while. You got a lot to say, so I'm here. You said I have a lot to say? I said I've heard you've had a lot to say. So I'm here to hear all the things you've had to say. Oh, did you? I did. Okay. Me too. I heard you say a whole lot. Yeah. I mean, it's like you almost can't stop talking about me in person. You've been on podcasts. Girl, I did one more podcast. That's enough. Speaking the truth. What truth? The truth is what? Speaking the truth. What truth? Because I said you wasn't married. Again, but you said that yourself. Exactly. So what difference does it make for you? Because I was asked a question and I answered it. Why are you asking any questions about me? First off, either we gonna talk. No. We gonna talk and have a grown woman conversation, or we gonna diss it. I'm not here for that whack ass weak ass you be on. I came into this whole situation, walked into this place thinking, I'm about to have a conversation with a bitch who was acting like she was talking to somebody on a house phone that wasn't plugged in the wall. Didn't need a lot of props. For guys, take the shirt off, get some baby oil.
Now, wait a minute. Now, Prune, you get a point. Prune, you get a point. See how this worked, TrashCanYan? Now, I ain't even gonna hold you. She got you with that one. She did. TrashCan, she got you with that one. That's the absolute truth, bitch. You on the phone with no damn back. To that empty ass office. You ain't had no pictures, no plaques, it was given Maurice Poo from Love and Marriage Huntsville. No. It was given Marie ass from Bell Collector. That's what it's given. Marie ass from Bell Collector. I ain't gonna lie. Then the Prune got you with that one. Trash. The Prune got you with that one. She did. That's the point for the Prune.
Looks good, so it's fine. It's okay. Now y'all know this about to be some bull. We're not going to talk about marriage. That's your problem. You don't have a piece of mind. I don't want the piece of paper you got. Don't even stand on 10 about. What you got to do is you're running around calling Jasmine, calling everybody who would listen. Rashida ain't my friend. Rashida ain't my friend. Girl, are you out of your mind? Let me explain something to you.
But see, again, TrashCan, this is why you don't need to come up here making up them big ass lies. Because through all of that shit, y'all still ain't married. Is that what I got from this? So you and Felinisi still aren't married. So technically, y'all don't gotta go through this shit. Is that what I got from this? Is that what she said, y'all, or am I just hearing what I want to hear? So y'all still aren't. So y'all basically going through this for nothing. Y'all are basically going through this for the sake of the show. See, y'all want to talk shit about prune juice and 3 earrings, but it seemed like y'all following the blueprint. See, everybody want to get up here and be like trash can red, trash can red. Listen, this how I know a bitch that can read and a bitch that can't. Because that's a read within itself. Like, so y'all, I mean, let's just be honest. Y'all are following their blueprint. Basically, y'all just like, whatever. We just go on ahead and use this. We gonna ride out with it. We go say we this. We go say we that. Like, I wouldn't even go through this shit. I wouldn't. Like, if I was trash can, I like it. To me, it makes it seem as if she needs him. And no matter how I feel about her, I don't feel like she need him. So it's just like, if you not married, then why should we be in the uproar about seeing you out with another man? Why should he? uh, thank you, friend. Thank you, friend, for your thank you, friend, for your cash out, boo. Mwah, 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 mwah. I appreciate you, baby. Nah, I ain't that live. Nah, it ain't that kind of live. We here to gag these people. Continuing on.
I'm not going to do is sit here and play games with you. Every single thing you say, you need to make sure you come say it to my face. That's Baby, I'm right here. I will tell you, still not talking. I'm not. You're a compulsive liar. And not. Where? You're a all the time. Or you do is sit around and laugh. You laugh and you joke. Because and right as your marriage is bleeding out. Guess what? Bleed.
But I mean, Trash Can, you was laughing with her. I mean, yeah, she does that. Yeah, she does that. She been doing that since before you came to this franchise. Yeah, yeah, she does. But so do you. Don't you remember when was the season when Zell Lightweight cussed your ass out and told you that you nor her got a reason to fucking laugh at a damn thing that he got going on? So I mean, like I mean, I'm like you calling her out, but it's the same behaviors that you following up behind her. Now you trying to call her out on it when she's doing the same damn thing to you. If they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. Especially once you fall out with them and they don't see no value in you anyway. I mean, I
It is out. It's embarrassing. You know what you're doing? For the culture, you pressed. You gotta go be pressed somewhere else. Make it millions. Yes, I am pressed. Very happy and very good. Yandy, let's be clear. I'm gonna sit and talk about my business. I'm gonna sit and talk about Yandy. All right. I'm gonna sit and talk about that. What I'm not gonna do is play this game with you. I'm not gonna sit and talk about somebody else.
I mean, I will say this. I mean, yeah, I agree. I agree. Then y'all want y'all the first ones to go on Carlos King podcast and bring them up and talk about them. Won't it you and Kirkisha? Won't that you and Kirkisha? Didn't y'all get on Carlos King interview podcast, whichever? And the first thing that y'all did was wanted to talk about what you knew about this or what y'all knew about that and so on. Mm. Why they hollering LOL over mess that's cheating on the both of them? Hey, schoolboy. I agree with you. I agree with you. That's why I said both of them trash. I ain't impressed with neither one of them. So far, I'm not impressed with neither one of them. Trash Can read herself twice. Prune Juice got her good, reminding her of when she was talking on the phone down at that damn office without it being plugged in. She brought that up. She got it with that. Like,
It's game playing. Because there's no way we're gonna have a conversation. No, we're not gonna have a conversation with you. I'm here to touch you out. Playing with me when I should have made the way song about game. And I told this, bitch, you dusty ass ain't nobody to run from. Yeah, you keep running. Run your ass back to London and jump on that ride. You gotta stop. Rashida, do you have a Google alert on me? You've been throwing out all the headlines on the blog. You just keep throwing out this frivolous stuff and talking nonsense. Let's talk about the receipts. Let's talk about the stuff you've been saying in podcasts. Let's talk about these tapes. Let's talk about you pleading the fifth to this and pleading fifth to that. Let's talk about that. And please stop talking about where my hoo-ha goes. When you have a song called Leg to the Moon and your husband had to swab your baby. Let's keep it a buck. Candy, that you got a badge up.
ooh, bitch. All right, Trash Can, you just got a reprieve. All right, Trash Can, you just got a reprieve. Yesterday, baby daddy. What's your next question? Okay. If you was a millionaire, I wouldn't have to work. Yeah, that was a point for Yandy, honey. That was a good point for Trash Can. And I love my baby daddy. Because that is true. That is true. He was mad that you got pregnant. He cheated on you while you was pregnant. And no, Bambi was not sitting in his lap in the hot tub. How many times do we got to tell y'all that? Y'all love to sit up here and try to rewrite shit that's in 4K. She was on chicken neck, no neck ass Benzino's lap. Trust me, I would have much rather her have been on Kirk's, but she wasn't. So y'all cut that shit out. We still arguing this shit after how many years? Well, you could go back and see it for your damn self. But again, this ain't got nothing to do with that. He did that while you was pregnant. Then he snuck and got a baby. Got the baby tested. Then turn around and got another baby behind your back. You know what, Trash Can? I'm gonna give you 2 points for that. Fuck it, it's my house and I can do what I want. I'm gonna give you 2 points for that. I'm gonna give you 2 points for that, Trash Can. So that's 2-1. Cause I said so.
So non-relevant. You men always around telling people he don't like you. According to you, bitch, all you do is lie. Bitch, all you do is lie. The biggest liar I ever met in my life. You deflecting. Once again. You want to sit here and talk about me, your husband, your husband. What about your man? Yeah, you can't hold a candle to me. And even if a bitch try to throw one at me, I still stand on 10. You gotta stop. You're whack. Everywhere you Why would I be upset with the fake ass jewelry? You mock my rings. You mock my girl, please. You mock everything. You know why? Because you're low down. You're low down. Running around talking about running there. I gave you a job. Okay, Jim Jones. You have to stop. Okay, Jim Jones. You have to stop. You ain't giving. I ain't gotta say thank you. This is my house. This my city. This is my franchise. Where? Right here. Where? Guess what? Me? Y'all I heard you on no camera. Girl, I don't think you ever need to tell nobody you gave me no more job on Love and Hip Hop because I came in and ate your ass up. Your show got canceled, girl. Me, I increased ratings. Me and my husband. Contrary to what the anybody want to believe, we all know who the queen and the king is of Love and Hip Hop franchise. The girl.
I ain't even gonna hold you. It done jumped to 2-2. It did. It done jumped to 2-2. I'm sorry, she did get you there. You did have to run, jump, and skip your ass on down to Atlanta because New York was squashed. New York was shelled. Okay, Chrissy came back and punked your ass again. Now you tried to stand up for yourself, and I appreciated you for doing that. But we all knew if it really got to that point, who the fuck was gonna do what? Let's just be honest. I mean, I'm just gonna say, listen, now that whole thing about her and her husband and her husband made it. No. And listen, and if we're gonna be honest about who made Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, y'all know I hate to admit it, but who made Love and Hip Hop Atlanta was Stevie J and Hustling. All right. That is who made Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now, yes, Rashida and Kirk got interested when he cheated. Yes, they did. They got interested when he cheated. But you and your husband did not make Love and Hip Hop Atlanta what it was. If we're going to be honest, we got to give it to the people that it need to go to. And that was Stevie J and Hustling. All right. That is who ran Love and Hip Hop Atlanta for seasons. Y'all know I don't even fool with them too. But if we're going to be honest, everybody wanted to click in to see the shenanigans of Hustling and Stevie J. Everybody wanted to see it. We knew it was going to happen. We knew it was going to be some bullshit. We knew she was going to try to fight somebody. We knew he was going to cheat again. We knew Mimi was going to be somewhere in the middle. Like, so let's not do that. Let's not do that. Yeah, but see, you know what? I think she meant the Atlanta franchise. Because let's be clear about something. And if it's a lie, Chrissy said it. And TrashCan never came back and refuted it. Chrissy said, and I quote, this was an idea that she bought to Mona Scott. And Mona Scott made it what it was. And Chrissy was the one who brought TrashCan on because she was managing Jimmy. But y'all remember back in season 1 or 2, whichever one it was, I think it was 1, Chrissy started complaining about how she really wasn't doing her job like that because she was more concerned about doing reality TV. And then that's when they did that whole behind the scenes episode. And I think TrashCan was talking to either the white guy, what's his name, Step, or Mona One. And she was like, you know, Mona took her under her wing and she became like Mona's little protege and da-da-da-da-da. And, you know, that was Chrissy's biggest thing. She was like, you became all about reality TV. You stopped managing them. So I think she meant Atlanta. Now, if she's saying that, I can't refute it. That probably did. Probably. Maybe that's what she meant by that. So maybe that's what she means by if it wasn't for her and me picking you, your ass wouldn't have made it on Love and Hip Hop. I think that's what she meant. Moving on.
That doesn't matter to me. Yandy, let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is you want to stay here and deflect. We got tape all day. That movie, let somebody go under the water. Wait a minute. She came with them old ass cabin videos that's on YouTube, and that's all. Baby, you ain't got nothing new. Please bring out something new. You did all that research and still failed the mother. Damn. I've been married and I went through, and I just HD. These are real tapes. You're not comfortable. These are the real tapes. But being uncomfortable. Like bitches kissing on his neck. And you married to him? Y'all running around and married bitches. So he's you getting this by women. This is Atlanta. Ain't that back to New York? Where you got ran out of. That's why you so mad with you. That's why. Look, this is why you so trying to chill. She's so mad. I got on the A hat. Girl, that's not Atlanta, bitch. That's why you mad. But you not. You a demon. That's why you mad. You a demon. Looky here, guys. This is what an Atlanta hat looks like. The fact that you went to the extreme to put your little hat on. I am Atlanta. No, you're not Atlanta. You on the wrong side of the United States, bitch. Y'all came here. Everything you say, y'all look ridiculous. A hot ass mess. You're swag and you're deflected, and all you do is talk about everything but all your. What are you talking about? That's in the blog. What does that have to do with anything? I ain't got it. You ain't ever gonna in 4D, you ain't 4K, HD, and guess what? I stand on that. Keep trying to keep a serious face in this conversation because it's ridiculous coming from you, a person who we've all seen and witnessed your heartache. You have had these receipts brought to you, even in the form of a child. Just like with K. Michelle, you gotta ride the backs of women for you to feel like it's elevating you. You are so jealous. Am I? Oh my God. Is it because I'm young? Oh my God. Is it because I don't have any bags? Oh, is it because I got bags?
She done got bags. Her husband and girl. Her career is over. All over the world. Bag lady. She's a prune. Get her husband out the room. Hey, come on. Okay, Trash Can. All right, Trash Can. You back up in the league. You back up in the league with the bag thing. You back up in the league with the bad thing. Okay. You got back the league.
I'm tired of whack. What is like you, girl? Nothing you can say, nothing fine about you. And nothing you say, but as I can wake up every day knowing that your man is sleeping all this. He's sleeping with me. And I'm not backing down on something. And I own it. Back there. And I own it. I know and I live it. And I own it. Guess what? Let me be. None of it has nothing to do with you. Exactly. None of it does. That's my point. None of it does. The reason to do with you. Wait a minute. Did this woman just really say for me to stay out her business? Me stay out your business? I don't even talk about your business. I don't do podcasts. I will never form my lips to call that woman a friend. The things that you have done, how low you have gone, is just distasteful. It's disgraceful. And it is disgusting. Stay away from me.
I mean, to be honest with you, Trash Can, everything you said is the absolute truth. So since we're speaking absolute truth, you's telling her to stay up out her business. Trash Can, what was you doing season 1 and season 2? When you was telling Jimmy how he don't need to be spending so much money on Chrissy and how Chrissy's this, that thing, and the other. That wasn't none of your fucking business. But you decided to poke your nose up in it and tell him this, that thing, and the other. And it got back to Chrissy, and that's how all of that shit happened. Not to mention, you was not a good friend to Kimbella, even back in season 2, because you knew Chrissy had a problem with it. And you already knew how Chrissy Lamp can get down when it came down to her friends, but you still sent your friend round there to say that fool shit. And then when she got her ass whooped, you want to sit up and act so shocked and, oh my God, I can't believe. So, I mean, in Trash Can, don't get me wrong. Everything you said about her was the absolute truth. But let's be clear. You and her are two sides of the same coin. That's why y'all can't get along now. That's why. Like I said, it's trash trying to fight who's the better trash, in my opinion.
Yeah, right. I would never get it on facts. Let's go.
Listen, Mimi had better encounters with her Celine. K. Michelle had better encounters with Carly Red. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna say, Rashida had better encounters with Tammy. No, not Tammy. Kalina. Wonder her name? Wonder Kalina. Y'all know the girl from Diddy Dirty Money. She had better encounters with her. I mean, I'm just gonna be real. I mean, for what it was, it was a lot of mud slanging. I will give it that. It was a lot of mud slanging. They both had a lot of points on each other because they're both just alike. Okay. They're both just alike. You got her with that Rashida got bags, her husband and girl. Okay, you got her with that one. You did. You got her with the phone not being plugged in. You got her with that one. You did, Prune. You know what I'm saying? She got you with the bag thing. You know, she got you. She gut punched you with. If it wasn't for me suggesting you being on this franchise, you would not be here. I mean, don't get me. It was a recycle read that was gave to her back to season 1, but hey, it worked and it fit. I mean, both of you guys had y'all did. Yeah. Like both of y'all did. Y'all had, But since we're arguing about two trash bags, if we're arguing which trash bag smelled the least fishy, I'm gonna have to give it to Trash Can. I am. Because say what you want about Trash Can, she ain't never looked another black woman in her face and said, well, I just don't believe that's something that he did to you. Excuse me. Well, I just don't believe that that's something that he did to you. Like Trash Can ain't never did that. Now she used them, baby mammy. She did. She got Kimbella fucked up. She did. She did. But she ain't never told no black woman no shit like that. So if I got to say which trash smelt the less mackerelish, I'm gonna give it to Trash Can. Sorry. That's how I feel about it. But it's like I said, they both of them completely trash. Um, thank you, Ro. Child. Y'all know Ro from Heart and Hustle. She commented under the panel. She said all three of us was fun to watch. Thank you, sis. Um, Shy, I got people want to argue me about why I said I'm now longer talking about Mellow Mellow. Lord Hershey, I love you, baby. But you're trying to compare apples to oranges. You're acting as if when people talked about the 4-piece nuggets, nobody didn't run out of their heels to fight for them. They did. You're talking about apples and oranges. I talked about the people who did that. And yes, baby, I did read the fuck out of Little Petty behind Sugar Mammy. Yeah, you're right. I did. So that is my issue as to why I don't like what Mellow Mellow did to Empress by telling her that her fighting for her child and to her is another sad love song, friend. I thought I made that. That is why. That is why. And that is the difference. Friend, no shade. You always welcome. You act like you can't come just because I ain't talking about her. It's about to be, it's other millimeter channels out there that's talking about. Hell, half of them don't want me to talk about her. So I mean, I'm doing everybody a favor. What's the problem? Everybody picking a side. I picked my side. But it ain't no beef. Ain't no beef. Ain't no issue. I don't wish nothing bad on her. I'm not talking about her. I'm not dogging her out. Ain't no thing. I'm just not covering it no more. That's all. Hey, pretty brown ass. What's good, baby? Yeah, and I love my Hershey, but that's all I'm saying, Hershey. You acting like I said I don't like the lady no more. All I said was I ain't covering it no more. That's all I said. God damn. Like, why I gotta be an issue? Because now I don't want to talk about it no more. Now it ain't fair. Oh, you judge her so harshly. And all this said it, now you delete her off your platform. I ain't delete her off of nothing. I'm keeping all my shit. I just said I ain't talking about it no more. That's all. Lord, you acting like I said I hate the lady and I won't whisper. I ain't said none of that. All I said was, ain't no beef, ain't no problem. She's still my friend. I'm just backing away from all of that. I'm standing with my homegirl. That's it. That's all. Everybody picking a side, so I pick my wise problem. Child. And I love my Hirsch. She know that. She'll get over it. She'll be all right. Okay. Hershey will be fine. Trust me, y'all gonna see Hirsch. But I think I'm gonna do a live talking about that since I'm home. I think I'm gonna do a live talking about that since everybody want to know why. I guess I can make my coin one last time bringing this up. Why not? But that's how I feel. I don't have it to do with neither one of y'all. Y'all both call out the worst traits that y'all both carry within each other. And again, that's why y'all can no longer get along with one another. Yandy feels like she that bitch because she helped promote this part of the franchise. And Prune feel the way she feel because her and her husband is still here, and so is they franchise. Like I said, she did get you with that one. She did get you with that one. Y'all was here first, they came second, but they was always the better franchise. See, Prune, I'd have gave you some more reads because you could have threw that in her face. Bitch, we was the better franchise. Why the fuck you think we here and still around? They was. They was. Listen, New York was cool season 1, season 2, but when Atlanta came around, I always waited for Atlanta. Like Atlanta was that girl. Don't get me wrong. I still watched New York, and I had my opinions and everything, but Atlanta was that girl. Like, see, it was reads you could have gave her, bro. Rashida started it. She threw Yandy under the bus. Listen, I don't feel bad for her. I don't feel bad for her. Like I said, if they'll do it with you, they'll do it to you. Y'all laughed at everybody else's relationship woes, then you want to get pissed at her for laughing and joking about yours. Why? When y'all did it to other people. Now it done happen to you. Last I remember was Miss Chicken Noodle Soup on the show. Don't do that. I did like Bianca. Yeah, we remember bum bitches on that. Like I said, don't get me wrong. New York most definitely has some charm. It has some character, and it definitely had its good seasons. It had its memorable seasons, memorable fights. I will never forget how Maurice, overgrown, big NFL muscle bound ass, allowed little short ass Felonices to have him all hemmed up and choked out down to the damn treadmill in season 3. I never forget it. I still don't understand how that was even possible. You know what I mean? I never forget when Benjamin Joe Button came into the studio, high boots. Like I never forget that. Okay. Then you got Samantha Mama, Mammy Kim, excuse me, Mammy Pappy Kim. Can't forget Kim and Donkey Kong Jr. Y'all know Felony Seeds, Mammy. Can't forget. I mean, it had its things. Johnny Blaze, can't forget her. It had its things. But if we're gonna be honest, even with all of that, Atlanta trumped all. It just did. And then I would say Hollywood was the only one that really gave Atlanta a run for its money. I thoroughly enjoyed Hollywood until it started getting fugazi. But like the first couple ones, yeah, Atlanta and Hollywood was their girl. I was watching New York out of obligation, to be real. So Yeah, Nancy. Can't forget Nancy. Yeah, can't forget Tara. I mean, like I said, it had its things. But that is where they got that Thurple idea from. Ooh. Yandy ain't make no goddamn NY. Who made NY? Chrissy. Um, to be honest, and y'all may not like it, but I'm gonna be real. Y'all know I'm gonna be real. I was real with Atlanta. I'm gonna be real with New York. Erica Mena, she did. Like Chrissy made New York. Erica Mena made New York. Um, who else? Nancy. Y'all know Mammy Jones. Mammy Jones made New York. Um, Stubby Dick. I mean, I guess Stubby Dick Dollars. Whatever. Nah, the Creep Squad ain't do shit for me. Them niggas was lame as hell. I never went up for no Creep Squad. They was lame as hell. All right, lame as hell. Like, nah, I ain't go up for them like that. Who was my favorite? Chrissy. Chrissy was my most favorite in the New York franchise. And then when she left, I was heartbroken. And so did I have a favorite after that? No. I just had girls that I like. Like I like Tara. I did like Johnny Blaze. I liked her. Um, I'm saying it like there's so many girls. I stopped. I know I like Sin. I like Sin her first earliest seasons when she was playing the play lesbian with Erica. I liked her then. I did not like Sin in the last seasons. I did not like her then. But her humble beginnings when she was playing the play carpet muncher, yeah, I liked her. Um eh, I mean, it wasn't to like about Olivia because she didn't give shit. But December. Okay, she gave December, so I ain't got nothing for her Olivia really. I ain't got nothing for Emily either. Y'all know how I feel about weakos. No shade, but Chrissy shouldn't have been the one to get her that ass whooping. I always felt like it should have been Emily, but whatever. I ain't like Jen Depend. Didn't like her at all. I don't like Rashida. Um, uh, I did like Tahiri, but then I stopped liking Tahiri after Marriage Boot Camp. Okay. Uh I was here for Bianca. I did like Bianca. Um Cardi B. I loved Cardi B when she was first up that I did. I loved her. Can't forget her. Um is that it for the New York franchise? It is actually. I ain't really like none of the niggas. Did I? No, I really didn't. I didn't like none of the niggas. Other than Papoose. I would say Papoose was my favorite male on Love and Hip Hop New York. It was Pat. Oh yeah, Mariah Lynn, nah, I ain't fuck with her. Nah, I ain't like bum bitches on that. Yeah, she is. Cardi B is the most successful artist that came out of Love and Hip Hop, period. The most. Like, we gonna call it thing a thing. I don't care how much Scotty like K Michelle. Oh, and I heard K Michelle and Angela gave Robin a nasty piece of so and so down in the comments. I heard that shit. She called that lady a couch potato. I hollered. And then Angel said, bitch, I was who I was even before I got on Basketball Wives. Check my credentials. The people was eating her up in the comments. The people told her to go find Juan. Go find out where Juan at. Baby, they was eating up. Baby, they gave Robin the blue. DJ Self pinching himself every time he see Cardi, right? Not consequence of them big ass teeth, honey. But anyway, y'all, that's it. That's all I got about. Excuse me. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this situation. And I'm actually about to see y'all in a few minutes because I guess I gotta explain myself since people want me to explain myself. So I guess I'll see y'all in a few. Bad. Would you love me